Hello again, everyone. Melth here, with a long-awaited fight in my Baldur's Gate 3 challenge run, tackling Grym in the heart of Grym Forge. This battle often ends people's honor mode runs, but it's really quite tough to deal with unless you have very good tactics. So I'll be looking forward to talking about those as we get into this. As usual, details from my challenge run are in the YouTube video description. Watch out for spoilers throughout this run. So, where we last left off, we just finished dealing with the Magma Elemental. Let's loot a few more things here. We'll have Baldur get out of here because he's not really good at looting compared to Leibwangzel, who can jump around much more easily.
These boots have seen everything.
And then we'll go over and fight Grym himself. Bottle is nice to have, I guess. Sell it for 1 gold, why not? And then Merrigan Helpers are also just kind of vendor trash. As far as more, they don't do anything special. Unlike the Devil Foe Mask, if you have a group of them together, they give you enhanced strength and whatnot, which is interesting at least. Don't know why so many Merrigans drop their halberds. You think it's like the mindless and disciplined devils that keep hold of their weapons? And it's not a Merrigan skeleton over there, so I really don't know.
On my way.
Let's have you turn invisible again.
What is that blood?
Then we'll move on up to the Adamantine Forge. Now we've read like 12 books about exactly what is guarding it and how to deal with it, so I don't feel like we're really metagaming here to prep for this fight with the Adamantine Golem that we've read so many things about. Let us get the Forge prepped first, I think. So, we have, I believe, all 6 molds found. Now it is one unfortunate thing here that you can't know in advance what each mold really makes in terms of what the final stats will be. And so you might be tempted to make an adamantine weapon, which is horrible. Complete trash. Don't ever waste your adamantine on a weapon. Splint armor and scale mail armor will actually be decent for Act 1. Then they'll be outclassed with random stuff from merchants in Act 2 immediately. But for Act 1, we probably want a splint mail and a scale mail for most parties, I would say. The shield can be situationally good for just the crit immunity that it provides, but I wouldn't say it's as good as the armors overall. None of them will really last long to Act 2. As for raw materials, we put in mithril ore for some reason. I really don't know why they chose that, because in lore previously there was no connection whatsoever between mithril and adamantine, just totally different minerals, so I don't know why they changed that up here, but they did. You might wonder why is it called mithril, not the familiar mithril, and the reason is copyright.
No one stopped me yet.
So, mithril is made up by Tolkien for The Lord of the Rings, basically. And in early D&D, they just flagrantly copied that and were, of course, sued by the Tolkien estate. So they changed it to mithril, and someone got away with that, even though it's clearly exactly the same thing. Okay, let's get people ungrouped so we don't have people wander into lava or into the hammer zone. It is important to note, the hammer has a big AoE. Even someone like short, like shovel standing hereabouts where they logically can't get hit, will just die when the hammer falls. So watch out for that kind of thing. Now, in terms of preparation, we want the right weapons for the job. Who has the most spell slots at level 1? You've got 3, you've got 2. Okay. So we want you to cast Bless with the Arcane Blessing Staff, I think. We want you to have Fowler or Lube to boost up our attack accuracy even more. Accuracy is more important than damage in this fight, because accuracy is how you control Grym, and that's crucial. Now, you can cheese him in a way that I won't be cheesing him, but having your whole party just be up here, basically, and then just throw things at him for massive damage, because he can't get to you, he's pure melee, I won't do that. I will, however, show you how you can do that with mage hands too while the fight goes on in a non-cheesy way, basically, for a bit of free extra damage, so that feels reasonably fair to me, just have a mage hand provide cover to us, basically. I can't get 3 mage hands, unfortunately, because they don't have any short rest done in, like, forever, so only Karlach can still actually cast one. Let's put some ammo down over here for it, first of all.
I'd love to, thanks.
Are you going to drop them? There we go. Okay. And then smoke powder bomb. Let's give 1 smoke powder bomb because there would be some methods that pop up in the fight. Having the mage hand deal with those is pretty nice. The methods are in some ways the biggest wild card in the fight. Grym himself with good tactics you can control him. It's very much a fight about strategy rather than about your particular build. But the methods work in unpredictable and strange ways in terms of when they join the initiative order and when they're summoned in the first place, so they can be a tough spot for you sometimes. Alright. So, let us, I think, now cast Long Jumper on everyone. It's important to be able to jump across the magma channels. I mean, Misty Step will work too, but why do that when you can just do Long Jumper? Then, let's, if we can, run over here and throw out our mage hand. Then let's ungroup it from us. And let's have you shoot an offhand shot, which will trigger the hammer.
Grave mistake.
And that will lower the platform down a bit. And then I'll have to turn this up while we're on the way down, I think. Okay, so hopefully I can save at least some turns left in the mage hand. Now, we want to get everyone over here, where the, not where the lava will be, on the low ground. Then we'll have Lae'zel perhaps cast a Bless on the most important attackers. The most important attackers are for sure Ballista, for sure Astarion, and then either Lae'zel or Karlach. You make an argument either way. See, Lae'zel will do more damage with her powerful thrown attacks, but Karlach will do the Ray of Frost, which is important for controlling the guy. So I think Karlach is probably more important overall most of the time. So let's put it on Karlach, I would say. Then we'll maybe just pass the turn and activate Valor Loop once we're down at the bottom there. It is a shorter duration. Okay, so we have landed. Great. Valor Loop, we want the Sing variety here. Let's also activate Oil of Accuracy for you. And then...
Just.
Do we need to do any other buffs? Let me just think through things here. We've got Long Jumper. We've got everyone here ready to go. You're invisible. That's great. Everyone's off the lava. I think we're good to go. So let's activate the lava valve and activate the fight. I like the music in the background here. This is a cool cutscene in general. Looking forward to finally changing out Lae'zel's half-plate since we're just at the end of the game for some real armor. Okay. Let's get the mage hand into turn-based mode first of all. It doesn't run out of time. Now, let's take a look at our enemy. So, he's pretty formidable. He has a good armor class, he has massive hit points, and he's immune to all damage. Or, he would be except for superheated. We've been told about that many times. People keep saying he's invincible except when he's superheated by lava or whatever, so I think it's pretty obvious. Nonetheless, some people say they don't understand how to make him not be invincible. I guess some people just can't read or listen. So, the fight basically revolves around this buff. You get him to walk through lava, he's superheated for 2 turns, then you get him into the center, you drop the hammer on him, takes massive damage. That's the puzzle-based way to fight him. You can brute force him with attacks and just do some damage, and you might as well supplement the hammer with that, but it should not be your primary means of attack. Let us do one thing first. I'm going to drop the hammer right now, so that we hopefully get the magma methods to pop up, because they are a real nuisance to fight otherwise. Didn't pop him up. Okay. Normally if you drop the hammer on him it does pop up, but I guess not this time. I hope that it would happen. So in that case, I think we want to make sure we don't do too much damage to him, basically. Because that's the other thing that triggers it, I think. We want that to trigger on our terms when we are ready for them. Ideally. Well, what we should do instead, then, is blind him. He's blindable, unlike some robots in this game. So we'll walk like that, maybe? Wait, are you not in the... What in the world? Okay. Let's make sure you're paused again. Okay. Now what I was trying to do was blind the guy. But the lava went away because I hit the hammer button. I'll need to read lava. That'll be fine. Okay, he's blinded and threat assessment is activated. So, threat assessment is the next thing to know about how to control this fight, basically. Now, chase after the last person who hit him. And so, you need to make sure that he can't catch up to anyone. He also, while he's blinded, can't use his legendary action, Adamantium Reverberation, which shouldn't matter anyway because it's super close range, and so, although it can be deadly to knock you into lava, if you aren't in melee with him, he can't hurt you with it, basically. And now, this might sound crazy, but just hear me out. Maybe you shouldn't go in melee against the slow-moving, invincible, melee-only death machine. People have trouble with this fight, I think, are just not using their brains is the biggest problem. It's very much a fight that's not about build, it's about brains. If you fight him on your terms, not his terms, he's much, much weaker. Alright, let's slow him down, that's pretty important. Let's have maybe our spare Raven fly over here and reactivate the lava. And you guys can fly out of there or whatever. Okay. Well, in that case, I suppose I might as well now have this guy throw a hammer, so I'll go ahead and do that. Get up high here. Throw it down at him. Should do decent fall damage, whether or not it actually hits. The fall damage is automatic, I believe. Not bad. Next up. Oddly enough, they might think he probably works on heavy armor principles. It doesn't really apply to monsters, so his dexterity does matter for his armor class. So if you lower that with ability train, it does make him easier to hit. So let's go ahead and do that. You know what I might do? I'm worried about the magma methods again. I might use arrows of darkness to keep them off me, basically. I don't want to, but that I couldn't trigger them in any other way makes that kind of maybe necessary. Let us throw a hammer at the guy for decent damage. You can see we already did a good chunk to him. Don't worry about the hammer saying it's melting, it's fine.
Cut and run.
Then let's make sure we actually hit the guy. Like so. Okay, now we're the threat. Now jump over there. And we try to make him run right over the forge hammer by being on opposite sides of the arena from him, so basically. Next up, we want everyone else to be clustered up together, I think, and toward this edge of the fight.
Time to strike.
Don't, hit him with a bonus action attack and have him go after the wrong person. Make sure to manage who he's going after. That's very important. And try to people be at least a little bit spread out so that they aren't easily hit by his Quake ability he uses on his turn. Our Arrow of Darkness. Didn't I? I just clicked on it. Not enough resources. What? You've got... Let me shoot that at him. Now let's shoot that instead. Okay, maybe I could do his inventory and use it from there. Why can't I shoot it? I can shoot those. I can shoot that. No, I can't. I can shoot... Okay, it's buggy. That's unfortunate. It means I can't cover myself due to that bug. And I now can't actually shoot him with the star's other shot either, or I will end up triggering him to go back toward me, which I don't want. Alright, so a bug has happened there seemingly. That's unfortunate for me, but I'll live.
We fire, baby.
Let's get you ideally over there at the edge of that, so that you're still in the saving throw boost range. You make your saving throw, he can't hurt you, basically, with his Quake. He'll probably use it now. He's using Awaken, okay. He did not use Seismic Wrath, that's good. That means he won't trigger the methods yet. He might do that now? Who knows? Well, let's throw another object at him while he's still invincible. Oh, wait. We should blind the guy again so he can't use his not super important, but worth stopping ability. 3 Ravens are great for action economy here, for activating levers and things like that. Okay. You're going to Ray of Frost that guy. Okay, good that we checked that first. So in that case, you could hit him with your throw, but probably better to Ray of Frost instead if you wanted to walk slowly onto the hammer. Okay, so how about you first of all now apply Arrow of Darkness. silly that I have to do it that way, but we apparently have to. Alright, now you can go ahead and just shoot the guy. How about that? Okay, then we'll step on over here into our nice cozy darkness. I don't think we want to have you poke. We probably want to... You actually have your turn ready to go? Okay. Let's throw another hammer then, now that he is blinded. You're the prime target. Good luck with that.
Despite everything.
99%. I like those odds. Now, unfortunately, I can't prevent him from hitting me with Quake and doing some damage to me. Not really stoppable. But hopefully if he does that, he can't hit everyone else at least, too.
Soldier.
So let's stand over there. Make it hard for him to Quake everyone at once. Maybe he won't know where we are exactly. We'll see. You might have you go over here to where you can maybe activate the lever next turn. Action economy from, hand crossbow attacks or from ravens, whatever, is really, really useful here. Alright, I'll probably summon them now, I think. Yes, as of breath should summon them. Okay, are they going to get a free turn or not? They usually don't, but sometimes they do, and that is a real problem. Quake, okay, made a saving throw.
I know how to handle life.
Could have done like 20 damage, but I'm fine. Even if it hit me, it wouldn't really matter very much. Okay, so he is no longer superheated, but I can fix that. Let us have you activate that thing. It'll let lava in, that will superheat him again. Okay, he's superheated. Now comes the interesting part. Activate that lever and drop the hammer on him.
Another lick of damage.
It will lie to you there. I don't know why. It just kind of bugged. We did massive damage to him there. He's now probably killable. But we can do things even better than that. Let's have you... no. You're the ideal one for this job. Let's have you hit that wheel and let in more lava. That will superheat him again. When he gets hammered, he loses the superheated status, but hitting the lava again should let in more lava and possibly re-superheat him if he has a foot on and a foot off. Yeah, there we go. He's hittable again now. That's great.
I won't give in.
Boom.
By the 9 hells it worked.
Action economy. So good for this fight. Okay. The methods are all going first, basically.
No choice but to keep going.
Let's see if I can take one of them out with this. Yep. Leveled up. Oh, nice. Grym didn't level us up, but that magma method, that one sure did. Okay, we've got 2 of them down. That's nice. Alright, we probably need to jump with our super jump ability over to there. Oh, do not jump from the lava Astarion. Bad Astarion. No. Okay. There we go. Always watch where they're trying to jump from. The AI is suicidal in this fight. You don't want to be near them because they blow up for lava damage. Did my mage hand just go away? What? Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't need it anyway.
Never a dull moment.
There's blood in the air.
Okay, Astarion does have an attack left, but I don't know if he can actually get to any of them. Yeah, let's see. No? Okay. And Ballista's out too.
Back again.
You can probably kill one of them with just a throw. Or with Ray of Frost should kill too. They do take double damage from that.
Close ranks.
Let's try it. Nice. Nice.
Lethal.
Just throw ourselves maybe a hand axe +1 at the guy. Everyone's on groups, no one should walk into the lava, so that's great. Alright. That was pretty much the ideal way to tackle that fight, I think. Just double hammer him as soon as he's glued onto the thing. Use Ray of Frost to control him. Never be in melee with him except with birds that can blind him. If you have good tactics, it doesn't matter what your party is, you can do it like this, basically. If you want to melee him with bludgeoning damage or whatever, you can do it, but just bear in mind you're putting your own honor mode run at risk for no reason by not using tactics.
Intestines throb.
So, let's get people grouped up again now. Well, you know what? Actually, let's not do that. because they could still walk the wrong direction. Oh, I don't mean to talk to you.
Are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes?
Alright, so that's like the opposite of logic even for a chaotic evil monster, but, you know.
Being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help either.
Ballista hates historians so much, but he's useful to keep around.
Watch your back.
Okay, let's get people away from the hammer because we'll be dropping that again soon here. And away from the lava too. You don't want to take damage here when the fight's already been won, basically.
Let's get going.
So, let us loot the neat helmet off of Grym. It's one of the better helmets in the game, I would say. You know, immune to critical hits is nice. The armor we're about to also give that, so the helmet won't be that useful for that purpose for the short term, but when the armor gets retired soon, then the helmet comes into its own, I would say. And also gives resistance to fire damage, which is a decently common damage type, and Hunter's Mark is sometimes an okay spell, so, you know, glad to have it, I would say. Then we've got the Adamantine Splint Armor. We'll give that to Karlach. The hammer sounds always make me nervous, as if it might suddenly drop on me. So, Adamantine Armor gives immunity to critical hits, which is nice. Rarely matters, but it's nice. Reduces all incoming damage by 2. That's its biggest perk, and that's per damage type. So if you hit for, like, I don't know, a combination of acid and physical at the same time, reduce both of them by 2, which is genuinely good against small, weak attacks. So it is an upgrade over full plate. It'll be outclassed by things we find in Act 2, but it's good for now.
Can't give up now.
Let us put in the next mold here. Oh, okay. Let's eject, and then put in the next mold. And we'll do a scale mill here so we can have a heavy armor and a medium armor in the party. The heavy armor is a little bit stronger than the medium one, but like not everyone can wear heavy, so we probably want one apiece. Now put in their last and only remaining Mithril over there. Okay. Then let's try and loot all these guys before we let in any lava and whatnot. Just take care of everything. Their hearts can be used to make the oil of combustions that I mentioned are kind of situational, where if you have a cluster of enemies, you can hit them all at once with oil of combustion for pretty high damage, but that's a rare circumstance. They need to be pretty densely packed. Let's make sure no one's in the lava. Birds are okay. Okay, you're all on the platform. Let's turn you invisible again while we're thinking about it.
Wretched thing.
And then
Pull yourself
we can,
together.
I don't know, have a random bird attack the platform. Okay, so lava is in.
Someone there?
Then you hit the forge lever. This is such a cool moment in the game. I mean, it's sad that the armor gets outclassed as soon after the big quest put on to get it, but it is still just a really cool moment, and I definitely enjoyed figuring this thing out the first time. And it's one of my favorite boss fights in the game, too. Very much a victory for strategy over brute force.
I crave blood. I will take my pick.
Okay, so at long last, we can give you better armor. Let's put that on. So it's plus 1 AC, which is nice. And then it also gives damage reduction by 1, so that's nice too. Yeah, glad to have it.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could.
Okay. Now, I used to overlook this, but there is a lever to get out of here. It's the platform control. So you get down here by hitting the hammer for some reason, but you get back up by hitting the platform control. Then we can group everyone all together. Get our various pets and familiars back too. Hop over here, pick up our remaining throw ammo and our smoke powder bombs, and then it's time to move on and level up and get to the rest of Grym Forge. Oh, next determined spot. Mage Hand, you've done a good job.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Alright, looking forward to next time. Hitting level 7 is going to be pretty fun, and we'll fight against Nier possibly, at least go through some more of the remaining Grimforge battles. Thank you for watching, everyone, and a special thank you to my Patreon supporters: Macy3131, Frank Maidens, Master Knight DH, Jackie and Lino, George Grin, Travis, Carlo Andrea 97, Cthulhu's Mom, Andrew Curzon, Trubsy, Skill Rap, Gregory, William Wakefield, Danny Hall, Jeffrey Borst, Just Becca, Jack, Mashas01, Jacob Marshall, Nubiana, Till Fisher, Latinx, Discord Colossus, Nicholas Schmuck, Kostya Nastarovich, Luke, Frederick Brune, Goman Blackrock, Dodo King 4, Marcin Bialik, Maveth, Techno Waffle, Nebular, I Loop, Michael Francis, Emperor Kong 420, Robert Mackey, Micken Balls, Daniel Sedagicato, Stilgen Flamey, Micah Murray, Christopher Allen, Stefan Von Zill, Eddie, Kaimu, Wendy, Ali Kasamoglu, Lucas Riverola, Skylar Sauce, Nick Myers, Gibbo Jibbo, Bethany James, and Emp Ninjas. Have a great day, everyone.